If basketball is your religion, this is your church. Over 240,000 users in the first year. Visit the link to learn more.
Rebounds, 13 assists in their win on the road in Philadelphia on Friday night. That's a block by George.
Sure is a great block anticipated right there.
Tried to get it to Harrell. And now in the corner, Young. They're 0 for 2. Rockets are 1 of 6 to start.
Really good pass. The patience on the part of Teague because he was in trouble as he dribbled.
To play against a Paul George Pacers team, and that's in the lane, Jeff Teague.
And a very good back cut. First of all, if Paul George read it, delivered the pass to Teague. So you're going to be able to take advantage of them. Just like that. They switch a lot on defense.
Myles Turner inside on the smaller Ariza.
Well, they get Ariza on the inside, and Myles able to get him.
George for 3.
That's one of the reasons why Paul George is an all-star is he can make bad shots. That was a bad shot that he made.
Pacers back in front. And so in honor of Michael Goldberg, the coaches are wearing the bow ties. George step back jumper.
You're not going to find a tougher defender than Ariza. They're going to get numbers. There's no doubt about that. So if they can keep you under 100, you've got no chance to beat them.
Boy, I like the bounce in the step of the Pacers here early.
It's the yes.
As George the other way, his jumper perfect, and Paul George has a 9-point quarter.
But you can just see his confidence.
And his second
look at it.
In the NBA behind Steph Curry, and a chance for a 3-point play.
This is the mismatch. They switch a lot of things. That's a foul. They switch a lot of things so that you'll get the guard on entirely out. Lob to Yao.
And he pounds it down. Teague, Paul George, and Myles Turner. And that's nice to see. LaVoy Allen.
He played 13 minutes in January until the Minnesota, where he played 17 minutes, and he played 16 minutes the other night.
Teague throws it up. Throwing it down is George.
That was showtime there for sure. And Mike D'Antoni had to call a timeout because Teague ball fake off the dribble. I mean, literally took his hand and ball fake and then threw it up.
He had it on a string. It was like a yo-yo. And he threw it up to Paul George.
What?
Finds Allen.
That's goal to him.
That's 2 for LaVoy.
And how about Paul George attracting that attention, size of the ball? But we talked about at the very beginning of the show, he's been playing with such confidence, his ability to get. The difference is he can get his shot.
He had 7 first-quarter points. Paul George back in as well.
They need to be patient and get back to Paul because Eric Gordon cannot guard Paul George.
Well, they stepped away from Turner, left him open.
You know, when you play, the way the game is played today, Myles Turner can play it, and he's probably more of a 4 than a 5. But he's in a position that he should be getting a lot of open shots, and he's such a terrific.
He goes inside the basket and a foul. He beat Beverly into the paint.
Because Beverly on the other end had been giving Teague the fit on the previous play.
Harden inside, blocked by Turner. Shot clock expired, but he got the shot away, and the Pacers run with Teague.
Nice job by Turner protecting that rim. Because otherwise you had Harden right there.
Lead was 18, it's down to 8. And here's George, he'll pound it down.
Yeah, he was up ahead because he was guarding Harden. Harden missed the shot.
Ariza comes right back for 3, in and out, no good.
Struggled when they had him there. Nice job by Thaddeus Young, and a really good pass by Teague. Big to get the ball when shooting. The Pacers exploiting the mismatches on the inside because they play with a center who's about 6'10".
And Robinson pounds it home.
Yeah, they got to get back. He does a nice job pounding, but they got to get back.
Side on Ariza, pops it up off the glass and good.
I'm telling you, he's had 2 really good. Actually, the last 3 games he's made them at the end of the period, at the end of the second quarter. I mean, he did it in Minnesota, knocked down the 3 there, knocked down the 3 the other night.
George gets inside, basket and a foul. Once he got to the rim, all he had there was Ryan Anderson.
Read the opportunity, seize it, seize the moment.
Tried to draw the foul, it's kept alive and tipped in. It was Young to Turner. And the Pacers lead by 17. Wasn't quite how you draw it up. Shoot one over the backboard. Young tips it up. Turner tips it in.
Good read there. She had Young Hart pinned under the basket.
Blocked by Turner.
You got runners here. Yeah, I talked to Joe a little bit.
Oh, my! He threw it down!
On him. That's a punch. Way to go, PG.
We have not seen anything like that from Paul George since the injury.
Oh, did he take it right at him?
What a punch.
Capella gets it. Got the ball bounced on his head.
You were upstage.
Yeah, for the moment.
Here's George again.
Got it on fire now. Auto.
These natives work one-on-one. Teague beats him in the lane.
Yes, sure did.
And a foul. And 1 of 8 from 3. Showing goal by Turner, basket, and a foul.
Nice job. I thought Teague did a really good job, too, because he made sure Capella was out of position, so when the ball is delivered.
And Indiana has matched his game-high 18-point lead. Capella over the top. An offensive foul.
Oh, go ahead. Jeff Teague is bringing his dribble game, his handle game.
Too strong on the 3, but the long rebound out to Capella. Shoot it again. Blocked by Turner. C.J. Myles trying to get unleashed here.
I wish you would have taken that shot. Speed the game is played. You've got to be able to get fresh bodies out there and quality players. And Glenn Robinson, since he's come out of that starting lineup, has played much better. He got fouled.
And gets the roll. He's got a double-double.
Yeah, he got fouled. I mean, he came out of it with Eric Gordon in the post.
And Teague gets the foul on Harden.
It's like Harden gets fouls on. Now you see, this is Indianapolis, ladies and gentlemen.
Harden on the baseline guarding George, and that's a foul. And that's where jump shot perfect.
I mean, there is no better scenario for Paul George than,
and he left it short.
Thank goodness.
We're walking the other way. It's another foul.
Well, that's his 5th foul, isn't it? That's a heck of a play for the Pacers, because it looked like he might get. He had the position on the front side.
Has scored just 15 points. Loses the ball, picked up by Young.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that, Chris. I mean, the Pacers have been really patient. There haven't been many answers by Houston, which is the way you would like it for the Pacers here. And you got Paul George playing against the MVP, making sure that everybody, he doesn't have a good night going.
That's a foul on Beverly. 4 Pacer starters still out there as Myles Turner. A little unorthodox looking, but he got the job done. They got
a heck of a team. Pacers tonight outplayed them.
Houston Rockets tonight, 120-101.
It's a really good win. They all have to feel good about what was accomplished here, tonight. That's the only game you've got, because this Houston team has been